What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Wrath of the Lich King Classic video. So today we're talking about the current event that is happening in Wrath Classic, which is the Love is in the Air event. This started this week, so even now this video is kind of late, but you will have roughly 2 weeks to take advantage of this video, and I'm probably going to be uploading this one on Thursday, as I'm recording this one right now on Wednesday, and it's 13 minutes until midnight, so it's probably going to take me some time to get the full video recorded, maybe some editing as well, and then I'll try to get this one up for you tomorrow, and then you have 1.5, almost 2 weeks to take advantage of everything we're covering today. So the Love is in the Air event brings with it a couple of interesting things. Now the most interesting thing is that it gives you some daily quests like the ones you can do right here, which gives you some straight up gold to do them, as well as love tokens. And now these love tokens can be exchanged for some very unique, well not really unique, but very cool items, which are the colognes and the perfumes. These are basically consumables that you can use, and they last for 1 hour, and they will increase your attack power, spell power, defense rating, and lots of good stuff like that. So you can increase all of those, and you can get the ones you want to have. So a lot of people right now are using these ones in raiding scenarios. They can also be really useful just for leveling up. So if you're leveling alts right now, you can try to get these ones while you're leveling them, or if you're just doing pretty much any content, these colognes and perfumes are worth looking into. Like, you get these love tokens super quickly, you can get them from doing the daily quests over here, or you can simply pick up this thing right here, the lovely charm collector's kit, and then you will just passively find love charms while playing the game, and you can turn those love charms into a lovely charm bracelet. Once you have 10 charms, you can combine 10 charms into 1 bracelet, and then you can also use that bracelet for a daily quest, like the gift to the king for example, which also gives you, if you can just pull it up right here, it will give you 5 love tokens for 1 charm, and that is a daily quest for every single king in your capital cities. Or if you want to have more than that as well, you can exchange them at a rate of 1 to 1 between lovely charm bracelets and love tokens. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can farm as many love tokens as you want to buy as many of these consumables as you want. Now if you're like me, then maybe you're thinking you can buy these ones now, and you can see they don't have any like duration in your bag. So in theory, you could buy them right now and stock up on them, and when the event is over, you can start selling them for a lot of gold. But Blizzard has been one step ahead of us here, so when the event ends, like in theory, these items will disappear, and according to all the research and what happened last year, is that these items will disappear after the actual event is over. So that idea is kind of out of the way, but even still, you will want to have some of these perfumes and colognes to increase your DPS output, healing output, or tanking output in raids while the event is active. So for this video right here, I want to take a look at a couple of locations where you can farm for these lovely charms once you pick up the lovely charm collector's kit. And if you don't have that yet, talk to these NPCs right here. For the alliance, you can talk to this guy, and he will give you one of these lovely charm collector's kits. Make sure you have this kit in your bags before you go out and farm, otherwise you won't get those lovely charms. With that being said, I want to show you what I think are the most efficient locations to farm for these items, or in these lovely charms, so let's go. Okay, so location number 1 is going to be this one right here in Icecrown. So you have a location right here, right south of Immerheim, where you will find a lot of mobs stacked up really nice together, and the better gear you have and the more of an AoE class you play, the better this one will be for you. So just stack them all up, go for some big boy DPS on them, and basically just create some short charms that way. Now all of these mobs will be able to give you these lovely charms that you're after while you're farming, so basically just pull as many as you can get, and every now and then you will get a lovely charm. As you can see, I just got one, and I just created one from the previous pull. It is a little bit RNG on whether or not you get them, but once again, just go here, and the more gear you have and the better of a character you play. Like if you play a tank for example, you can probably pull the entire location. Now my Warlock is a little bit under geared, and I'm kind of getting back into it, so I'm kind of being probably a little bit safer than I have to while I'm farming right now, but rather safe than sorry. And as you can see here, once again, we just created 2 lovely charms in the middle of this pool. So all the mobs at this location can drop these charms, and these charms are not drops, by the way. They will be created for you. Like if you get them, they will be created when they die, so you can loot them afterwards as well to get even more gold while you're looting. Even right now I got something called a Mighty Fire Protection Potion, which is a BOP item you can receive if you have alchemy, so you can farm some additional stuff as well while you're farming. So you can see right now we got 22 silver, 36 silver, and they do give some raw silvers as well while you are here. They do respawn super fast, but if there is a lot of competition in this area, then it might be difficult for you to farm, especially if you are playing a very good class with some very good gear, in which case you want to farm the entire place to yourself. So if this one right here is too popular and too crowded on your server, I do want to give you at least one more option. So let's check out the next option. So this next location is going to be a lot better for those of you who are playing more of a chain pulling class, where you're focusing more on pulling 1, 2 or 3 mobs at a time, or if you're playing a ranged class like I personally am, because this way you can deal a lot more damage while running around and pulling at the same time. Now this location has a hyper spawn mechanic, which means there will always be mobs available for you. So even if there's, let's say, 2 people farming at this location, you can just divide the farm in half. So you can split it right where I'm looking right now, where one of you pulls on the left side and one of you pulls on the right side. So no matter if you have some competition at this area, it will still be doable as long as you're not playing like 10 people. So let me show you how this one works. You can see it's not as packed with mobs, but there are quite a few mobs available at this location as well. So basically what you want to do is just pull as many mobs as possible to your location, once again just like we just did in the previous farm, and you want to try to group them up. If you're playing an AoE class, or if you're playing like a kiting class, you can just kite them around as well. It is very simple. Personally, I just throw around a couple of seeds right now and I burst them down, and that should be just about everything I have to do. And as you can see, they're all dropping the lovely charms. They're all dropping lovely charms, so all you have to do is just keep pulling. If you don't care about the raw gold and you just want the charms, you can literally run around and just dot everything you see, and they will basically, it will just happen by itself. You will create the charms, you don't have to loot them. But personally I do prefer looting them, because you can get a couple hundred gold raw while farming here, and you also get some scraps while farming here, and a lot of different stuff at the same time. And if you are into farming raw gold, well, these farms have just been improved by the addition of these charms, because even though you can't buy these perfumes and trade them after the event is over, you can buy them and trade them right now. So you can make some additional gold from the gold farms you're already doing just by grabbing this kit right here, farming lovely charms while you're farming the gold you're already farming, and you can sell the perfumes and the colognes for some additional gold. They're probably not going to sell for that much gold right now, and finding buyers might be a little bit difficult, because I do believe most people will be farming them by themselves, but still, it is just going to boost your gold per hour while doing the farms you're already doing. So those are 2 locations where I'm personally farming for these lovely charms, and it's 2 farms I have been doing in the past, especially this one, which I'm doing to power level in the upper levels. So from level 77 or level 78, depending on the class and gear I have, I usually go to this location as a power leveling location, and it works out perfectly for farming lovely charms as well. Now, if you want to get even more locations where you can combine lovely charm farming with the gold farming, I would highly recommend you check out my Wrath Classic Gold Guide, where I mention a lot more gold farms in Wrath of the Lich King that you can check out in that guide as well. A lot of these farms have been improved right now, because you can get these lovely charms while farming there, which just gives you another item that will add to your total gold per hour from doing those farms. And the reality is, right now might be the best time to do a a lot of these farms, simply because they have added value for the duration of this event. If you want to check it out, the link will be down below. You can even get it for half price by using the code Solheim, and I'm focusing a lot on gold making content right now, so by purchasing this guide, you also get early access to future gold making videos. So if you want early access to gold farming videos or investments videos to get the maximum return on your investments, well, definitely do check it out, and you will get early access by joining the private Discord server you get access to after buying that guide. Either way, the link is down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go and test it out for yourself and let me know how many lovely charms you're able to get. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again very soon.